Most of us are of the opinion that Buhari came to power to Islamize and Fulaninize Nigeria. And some of us are of the opinion as well that it is not possible. How will a man come to say he wants to Fulanize Nigeria? But the truth now is coming to bear. One of the staunch leaders in the northern part of Nigeria, which most of now know as Buba Galadima, and those of now we don't know about who Buba Galadima is, go and fact check that man. You know that that man is a no-nonsense leader in the northern part of Nigeria. He said the primary reason why they drafted Buhari into politics is to counter OPC and Yoruba in this country. That ordinarily, Buhari no get interest to go into politics. He doesn't like politicians. He sees them as a bunch of people who are fake, people that do not keep to their words. But because of the action of our leaders then and their inaction, prompted them to approach Buhari at that point in time. According to the story of Buba Galadima, he said in the early 2000s, OPC was reigning supreme at that time. OPC members were busy dislodging Fulanese in the forests and in their villages in the southwest region of Nigeria.
Some of us who recruited him into politics had a mission, and I will reveal that mission today. General Buhari came into politics. It wasn't his province. He never liked politicians because he believed we are fake and that we don't mean what we say. But there was an incident that made some of us to recruit him, convince him, and use other people to convince him to join politics. The OPC was on rampage in some parts of the country, especially southwest, and have inconvenienced a lot of people from this part of the country. And to the extent that they mobilized over 500 vehicles to come and invade Ilorin with the sole aim of uprooting what they called Fulani structures in Ilorin.
It's getting interesting. But before we move further, guys, please do not forget to subscribe if you have not. And if you have subscribed and you have not hit the notification bell, kindly do that so you have access to my video. Please like this video and share to a friend. Let's continue. And that did not sit down well with most of them who are leaders in the northern part of Nigeria. But they were not worried until when OPC decided in their own wisdom that they need to go back to Kwara State to take back Kwara from the hands of Fulani. And that was when he was extremely angry. And he called on a meeting at that particular day. And that meeting was held in Kaduna at the house of one Alhaji Bashir Dalhatu. Now, it was in his residence in Kaduna. That was where they had the meeting. That the house where they had the meeting was directly opposite that of General Babangida. If Babangida was at the meeting, I do not know, because he never mentioned that Babangida was at the meeting. He said himself and 33 other northern leaders were there at the meeting. According to him, he said the first one was Alhaji Bashir, whose residence was used as the point of the meeting. He said also we have Alhaji Wadanas. Alhaji Wadanas also was present at the meeting. Alhaji Yahya Suleiman was present at the meeting. Professor Yadudu was present at the meeting. Himself was present at the meeting. And all of them who were there at that particular day were 34 in numbers who sat at that particular meeting. He said at that meeting, they said, if they continue this way to look at the Yorubas, Yorubas is going to take out all the Fulanis in the southwest region of this country, as well as dislodging Fulanis in Ilorin. And if that happens, their old in Ilorin is gone forever. Now, he said there are two options to take down this government. The first one is through coup, and the second one is through election. But those who were there told him categorically, you cannot succeed with a coup in taking down Obasanjo. That Obasanjo is a commando, and those who happen to be generals who are Fulanese have been retired by Obasanjo as soon as he came on board. Now, see this thing now. He said as soon as he came on board, Obasanjo retired them. So coup is not the best option. That the best option to take down this government is through election. He said at that point in time, somebody came to their mind, and that happened to be Buhari. He said they went to Buhari and they spoke with him, and they tried to convince him that this is what is happening in Nigeria. Our people who are Fulanese have been unalive in the western part of this country. If you sit aloof and say you're not going to act, at the end of the day, Fulanese will be exterminated in this country. Then Buhari now responded by saying that, you see, you politicians are fake people. You politicians are fake people. I don't want to have anything to do with politics. You people will promise something and you will not do it. I'm not interested in politics. He said, but for the sake of my people. He said that was the only word that Buhari said that day. And that actually gave them confidence that though he has not rejected them outrightly, that means he's interested in going into politics. Upon accepting their demands that he needs to come into politics to help the Fulanese, that he took that mantle of leadership that I am going to serve and defend the people of Fulanese and not the people of Nigeria. So if I become the president of Nigeria, I'm not going to be the president of Nigeria, I'm going to be president of Fulanese. I made a video 2 days ago that in the year 2000, when some Fulanese were unalive in Ibadan, Buhari drove down to Ibadan to challenge Lamadeshino. I now see that this statement made by Buba Galadima is now aligning to what happened in the year 2000. That simply means that Buhari coming into governance is not because he wants to serve or he wanted to serve Nigeria then. He came into governance because he wanted to serve his people. Buba Galadima went further to say that when Obasanjo realized that Buhari is coming into politics, or he has stepped his foot into politics and is prepared to contest against him in the next election, Obasanjo now started to act against OPC. This is getting very interesting now. Remember in the year 2002-2003, after the crisis in Kaduna, Obasanjo told Nigerian military that any OPC member that misbehave, they should waste them on site. They should waste them on site. Shoot them on site. Just bring them down on site. That was what happened. We did not even know that it was the pressure that the Fulanis are mounting on Obasanjo. That was why he said that then. This is making sense now. Also, they went further to frustrate the government of Obasanjo by introducing what they call Sharia system then. Remember, all the Sharia system they introduced then was not because they wanted the Sharia law then, it's because they wanted to frustrate the administration of President Obasanjo at that particular point in time. This is now making sense that the issue of Boko Haram, banditry, herdsmen happening in Nigeria, this is just the handiwork of the Northerners and the Fulanis to be specific in this country. No wonder when Buhari was in power, the herdsmen were reigning supreme. The Mayeti Allah were bragging here and there. They pride the life of cattle better off than the life of human beings. No wonder in our NNPC you have Fulanese. In our security architectures there you have Fulanese. We do not understand. All Buhari came to do that time is to project and push the agendas of the Fulanese. Will Atiku also do that? We do not know. Will Atiku do that? We do not know. Atiku coming into power, is it for him also to push the agendas of the Fulanese? It is now making sense now. Because any Boko Haram member that was captured during the reign of Buhari, herdsmen, bandits, before you know, after 3 months, their sins are forgiven, asked to go free. But Sunday Igbo was almost unalive in his own house in Ibadan, in Soka. Not that alone. Look the way Nnamdi Kanu was treated at that point in time. Look the way Sowore was also being treated at that time. Buhari did not work for Nigeria. He was busy working for the Fulanis. Thank Buba Galadima for coming out to tell Nigerians why Buhari actually went into politics and what he achieved at the end of the day. However, guys, I would like to hear your input. Do you think Buhari served Nigeria better or probably he served the Fulani best? However, guys, don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to hit the share button. I promise to see you soon.